Welcome back, trainers. So with the announcement of the Alolan Geodude and the Alolan Diglett lines for GoFest, we can now discuss their stats and see what they have in store for the future, as well as the announcement of Shiny Roselia. So we can look forward to Gen 4 Roserade. So we're going to be taking a look at all these stats, seeing what they have to offer, and should you get excited for them, or should you just say, oh, it's just going to be another Pokedex entry. Let's go ahead and jump into all this and see what we have, shall we? So first things first, let's go ahead and discuss the Alolan Diglett and Dugtrio, the silly looking hair Pokemon here. So it is going to be a ground and steel type, as opposed to just being ground before. Now, we don't need to look at Diglett. Let's just go ahead and go straight to the Alolan here. So the CP for the Alolan is going to be 1588, 100% IV, max CP there. For the original Dugtrio, it's going to be 1,333, so quite a significant boost there. Now for the attack for the Alolan, it's going to be at 201, and then the defense is going to be at 148, and then the stamina is at 70. For the regular Dugtrio, the attack is going to be at 167, the defense 147, and then stamina 170. So you can see that the Alolan form is going to be better. There's nothing that the regular Dugtrio trumps over it other than maybe a few moves. But even then, honestly, throughout my whole Pokemon Go career, using Dugtrio has always been a horrible experience. It just can't take any hits, even when it's going up against Pokemon that are lower CP to it. So with that said, it's going to be a funny looking Pokemon to have in your collection. But as far as usability, it's not looking too bright. I'm sure you can do challenges, you can do those challenges for specific tasks, but other than that, this thing is not going to be worthy of, multiple power-ups, like say 2 of them or something. If you want to max out 1 because it's just the Alolan ground and steel type, then go for it. But other than that, it's just not going to be that great. All right, so with that said, let's go ahead and take a look at the Alolan Golem. Okay, so here we are at the Alolan Golem. I don't know if I said I'm on GoHub, so that's where I'm looking at the stats here. All right, so first off, regular Golem. Max CP potential, 2,916. The Alolan form, same exact thing. Well, I'm just going to say this for all of them. All the stats are the same, so straight through. 211 attack for the Alolan, same with the other Golem, 229 defense, and 160 stamina. It's just literally a copy of the other one. Now, the only difference is going to be the moves. Now, it's so funny because, right, regular Golem has Rock Throw, Stone Edge, right? It can learn Rock Slide in the main series game, but in Pokemon Go, it does not have it. Now, if the Alolan form can learn Rock Slide and Rock Throw, it's going to outperform the normal Golem as a rock attacker. That would be crazy considering we just got Tyranitar with Smackdown and it's outperforming Golem. So this just might be Golem's little comeback in the Alolan form. We'll just have to wait and see. We're going to go ahead and take a look at all their moves. We're going to look at it as a potential electric attacker as well. But I'm going to let you know, you're going to be better off using Jolteon, Raikou, Zapdos. And, that's pretty much it. Because what is this type? What is the Alolan Geodude? So it's electric or rock and electric type. What is electric super effective to? Water and what else? Flying type. So flying type is going to be useful for. As far as water, say you're going up against a raid boss and you're attacking it with electric moves and you're using your Alolan Golem and you're thinking, yeah, this is going to be great. But the only problem is the Alolan Golem is rock type, so you're going to be weak to water. Therefore, it's pointless almost at that point. If there was some sort of crazy outrageous flying type raid boss that was not part dragon, specifically Rayquaza, and you're just going up against a, like, say, normal and flying type Pokemon as a level 3 raid, this might be fun to use, considering if the raid boss had flying moves, you would be resisting those moves slightly. and then you'll be able to put in some more work. But with that said, all electric types slightly resist flying types, so it's like, I don't know what the lowland form is going to be good for over here. It's not that electric types resist flying, it's just, you're better off just using something else like Jolteon. So there you have it, folks. Unfortunately, Golem can and maybe has just the smallest potential to make a slight comeback with rock moves, rock throw, and rock slide. Let's go ahead and jump into the moves so we can see visually what we have going on for this unfortunate Pokemon. All right, so we're over here at Bulbapedia. We're going to look at the Alolan form Golem's moves to see exactly what it can learn, possibly outperforming its current form within the game. So we're just going to pay attention to the rock and electric moves. Rock polish is not a move, so we don't care about that. Charge is not a move. All right, so we're just gonna focus on, let's see, Spark and Rock Throw and Smackdown. All those right there are fairly good. Some might argue Spark's not that great, but personally using that, I find it fantastic. You can use it quick. It puts off pretty good amount of damage, and you're able to dodge as well. Rock Throw, fantastic move. And Smackdown, newly introduced yesterday, and I'm personally liking that move. It is somewhat of an easy move to dodge with, and it's doing massive damage. So hopefully it will receive one of those. All three of those are a quick move. So there you have it for those. That is great potential right off the bat. Rock Blast is okay. It's a pretty good move. That's not what we want though. That would be a good gym defender, but we're going to keep moving and talking here. So we have Stone Edge, what it currently has. That would be okay, but there would be no point for you to max it out. Just to have the Alolan Golem looks different from the other Golem, same stats and everything, so you would just basically have a new visual on a Golem with Stone Edge. Still, Tyranitar is going to be outperforming it. All right, now let's continue. We have Smackdown again showing up. We don't care about Rock Tomb, Stone Edge. Okay, now Rock Slide. That's what we want to see. If this Pokemon can receive Smackdown and Rock Slide, it's going to be outperforming its current Golem in the game. And as far as how well will it perform side by side to the Tyranitar with the new Smackdown move, it's not going to be on par, but I don't know. With Rock Slide, it just might be up there next to it. But at the end of the day, you're going to be better off just powering up your Tyranitars. I'm just trying to find the best potential. What is it going to be good for? Are you actually going to want to power one of these up? And I'm not trying to downplay on the Alolan Golem, but I'm just trying to take a realistic approach to this, because it's going to be cool to see a new one in the game and all, but what is the usability going to be? There doesn't really seem to be much, because as an electric attacker, if you're going up against a water Pokemon, you're still taking super effective damage. So it's just like a double-sided blade. You don't know what to do. Well, actually, I know what to do. It's clear as day. Don't power one up. Personally, it's just going to be kind of a waste of Stardust. So there you go. Smackdown again showing up. Then we have, make sure there's a Alolan. Okay, it is. Smackdown, Thunderbolt, Thunder. Like I said, we don't care about Rock Tomb, Stone Edge, Volt Switch. There's another good defending move. Rock Slide showing up again. And then we have probably the best electric attack move in the game for Pokemon Go, and it is Wild Charge. So if it can receive, let's say, Wild Charge and what was the Volt Switch, that'd be a good gym defender. Spark and Wild Charge, I mean, it's not looking bad as an electric attacker, but the potential, like I said, if you're going up against a water type Pokemon, you're gonna just get destroyed. You're better off using Jolteon, Raikou, and I know the availability for Raikou isn't the best, but Jolteon should be readily available for most people, and that's that. So there you have the Alolan Golem. Hopefully you didn't get too confused there. I broke it down pretty good. It's not looking too great for it, guys. And as far as the move tutor moves, we're not going to go over that. Okay, so as far as the weaknesses of the Alolan, okay, cool. Weak to fighting, ground, water, and grass. So as you can see, it is weak to that water type. And being an electric attacker, super effective to water types, that's not good for it. Resists normal, flying, poison, fire, and electric types. So there is the Alolan Golem, guys, in a nutshell. Everything you should and need to know for now. More details coming soon. That's my take. Do you want to power it up? If it can receive Smackdown and Rock Slide, it has the potential to almost be, I'm not going to say on par with Tyranitar's new moveset, but it's going to be outperforming its current set. So there is that. Let's go ahead and jump into the next Pokemon. Okay, so here we have Roserade evolving from Roselia. We will be getting this shiny form during these Go Fest periods, so this is why I'm going over this Pokemon to see the potential. How good is it going to be as well, just like the Golem. So it is going to be a grass and poison type. And GoHub has a nice little list here of Gen 4 Pokemon and current Pokemon that it can be compared to. So this is nice. Thank you, GoHub, for this. So we have Tangrowth at the top. These are going to be grass and then poison types as well. It's because, well, it is grass and poison, right? Tangrowth on the top spot. Then Celebi on the second. Then Shaman, Exeggutor. Shaman is a mythical, as you can see there. Exeggutor, Leafeon, Torterra, and then Roserade all the way over here. But as it has more defense than Muck. Has a lot more attack than Muck as well. But the stamina, the Muck is almost double on the stamina there. So that doesn't really matter because as you can see, it has the highest attack other than Gengar. But Gengar is not a grass attacker. These are grass and poisons, so they can give you a good idea comparison here. So this is going to be potentially a fantastic Pokemon to have. Not even potentially. It's going to look great. So, I mean, look, we have Venusaur at attack 198, Sceptile 223. We'll skip Gengar because that's not a grass. And then we're going to go Leafeon 216, Exeggutor 233. We'll skip Shaman and Celebi, Tangrowth 207. So, yes, the Roserade is going to be wow. This is something you're going to want. Definitely going to be a good Pokemon. Grass attacker and for a poison attacker. Now, they also have a nice list of all of the moves it's going to learn. But really quick, it's going to be resisting fighting, water, electric, fairy, and grass. Weak to flying, fire, psychic, and ice types. So this Pokemon is, in fact, going to be the best on the list out of all of them. Yes, it is not an Alolan, but out of the 3 potential Pokemon that you can be powering up and hoarding and keeping and checking the IVs, this is the one you are going to want, and especially in a shiny form. That's going to be pretty cool. So, grass moves. Let's just go over everything. For quick moves, Razor Leaf, Poison Jab, Poison Sting. Now, these are potential. Now, potential charges: Dazzling Gleam, Shadow Ball, Sludge Bomb, Solar Beam, Leaf Blade, Mega Drain, Seed Bomb, Giga Drain, Grass Knot, Energy Ball, and Venoshock. Now, which ones do I think are going to be the best? Well, seeing its massive, outstanding attack, it's going to be good as both a poison and grass attacker. So, what do I think is going to be the best set for just the best grass attacker, period, on this Pokemon? Well, obviously Razor Leaf, and then Solar Beam, and then really quick, I have to interrupt myself because I say Grass Knot, not Grass Knot. Energy Ball is what you're going to want. Solar Beam and Energy Ball. Mega Drain, those are not currently in the game. I do not think you're going to be able to recover health and deal damage, just like in the main series games. It's just going to be dealing damage, so I'm going to rule those out unless they have some sort of crazy stat that makes it that much better. Leaf Blade is also a potential as well. As we've seen Victory Bell massively strong with that moveset. It's going to definitely be a good gym dropper with Leaf Blade for sure. But as far as a straight grass attacker, best bet, once again, correcting myself, Solar Beam and Energy Ball, best bet as a grass attacker. This one. And as far as a poison attacker, I'm going to go Poison Jab and then Sludge Bomb as a pure poison attacker. So there you have it for this Pokemon. Should you power it up? Should you want a good IV one? Absolutely. When the time comes and they drop these and the shinies and they're going to be everywhere for that period of time, I highly recommend you check the IVs on most of them, if not all of them, to see if they're good, and keep them, and wait for Gen 4, because this is gonna be the best. Not the best, but this is gonna be a good Pokemon, guys. And there you have it. There's my take. I hope that helped you out. Roserade coming in for the win at the end, giving us some hope and potential of one of these three actually being worthy of something in the future. And as you can see, it didn't really go over the stats, just kind of showed it. Max C potential for Roserade at 100% IV, 2,783, attack 243, defense 206, and stamina 120. Man, oh man, I always knew this thing was good. It was a beast in the game. It deals so much damage. And in Pokemon Go, that is shining as well. And it's just putting a smile on my face to see something useful coming in the future. But this isn't a surprise, because Gen 4 is going to have a massive, massive drop in meta-relevant Pokemon. So with that said, trainers, thank you for watching. And I'll be catching you all next time.